Odds 10 for 10 over there. Pretzelmania.
Yes, sir. And y'all know what it is. War games.
War games.
Yo, it's over. It's in the books. You
It
know what I'm
ain't
saying? It's
over.
a couple.
The way that ended, it ain't over.
It
Oh
ain't
no.
over.
It's just getting started.
Yes, sir. Yo, y'all know what it is. Let's introduce the guys. Y'all see who it is below. Your favorite wrestler's favorite podcaster. If your favorite wrestler ain't been seen with him, he ain't your favorite
Hold
wrestler.
up.
That's
And
Gamaj.
listen,
Yeah.
go to his Instagram right now. Look in the stories. You heard me say Pretzelmania in the beginning. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to his stories. Gamaj is 10 for 10. And that got to be some kind of stat. So go to his story and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He might be the only person on earth that has done what he's done. So let's clap it up for Gamaj, everybody. That's why he's your favorite wrestler's favorite podcaster. Okay, now back to it.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just go to bed
Go to bed.
and turn them lights off. Um,
We live, people. We
yeah,
live.
yeah, hey. But holy shit. I mean, I feel like we should start at the end or maybe go to the beginning because I feel like we might have some more pop-ups,
Oh,
pop-ins,
well, let's
run-ins.
get to it. I'm the Archie Carter. That's King HP. Answer podcast. Lot to talk about. Let's get to it. Where y'all want to start, man?
What the hell just happened? The hell just happened?
Yeah.
Uh, but no, in all seriousness, yo, D-Rec, what up? What up? Bando, what up? What up? Deadbeat Void, what up? What up? Vinny,
Oh, we got a lot
we
of
love
classics
y'all.
in here tonight. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah. Mike McCullough, what up? What up? What up? I think I'm not gonna rate the show because I enjoyed it. Right? I'm just be honest. I
And
enjoyed it.
I'm getting out of that too, HP. I'm stop read. I don't read on the internet too much no more. I'm just looking at what's in front of me and asking myself, am I enjoying what's happening? Because
Yeah.
we know too much. I'm trying to really disconnect from the websites and the dirt sheets and the behind. I just want to be a fan, and when you just do that, it's really good. Like the past few weeks, the WWE television have been pretty good, and Survivor Series is here.
Survivor Series was here. I see y'all in the chat from Tony Khan to Bando to Mike Bones. Who Mike
Who?
Bones.
Who?
I think this masked man running. Okay, that's the topic. That's what it is.
You
Screw it.
know
We're
what
gonna
they
spin the
trying
block.
to do. You know what they trying to do. But do we believe it was the architect?
Gamaj, you had to say it, Gamaj.
I don't think it was Seth. If it is Seth, I think it's pretty. I don't think it makes sense. Like I get it, he doesn't like Punk, but
Yeah,
Braun
because he's
is
out of
Braun,
division. So why would he, you
yeah,
know?
it don't make sense. I hope it's Austin Theory. That's what I hope it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's Austin Theory. It could be, that'd be great, but it's definitely not Seth. But
Nah,
it's eyed to look like Seth with the on the knee super kick and then a curb stomp because that's a Seth Rollins move, and he targeted CM Punk. Braun Breaker looking like that's crazy because in his mind, why wouldn't Seth like you
yeah,
guys betrayed me? I'm gonna kick, I'm gonna beat up everybody except for Brock.
It was Seth, he might have went after the vision, but it's again,
Right.
they planted the seeds. We gonna see. But
But this is perfect because now CM Punk goes on a chase for a person. You ain't you want a cold trail, brother. You
what I
know, you
what
want a
I do
cold
like
trail.
that's gonna come out of this, we're gonna get a hell of a CM Punk promo.
yeah,
Like when he
Oh
got
man.
something to say, he's amazing on a microphone. We've seen him kind of flounder when things go a little too long, but CM Punk is one of the best talkers in the history of wrestling. He's definitely gonna have. He got a chip on his shoulder. I like my CM Punk with a lot of dip on his chip.
Okay, okay. Um, I think the consensus here is not CM Punk. I mean, it's not Seth
Seth.
Rollins as the masked guy. Um, do I think the match could have been more Anything else? No, because remember last year, a lot of these same individuals were involved, and some people got hurt. Jay
Yeah,
Uso got hurt.
Nah,
Big
it was
Bronson Reed
Jimmy.
got hurt. We don't need that again.
Jimmy. It was Jimmy
Uh,
though.
Yeah, it
So
was Jimmy.
was Jimmy? Okay, yeah, that's right, because he did the Uso splash and broke his toe. It was clearly Omos. Is hell. It's hella funny, brother. But no, I think the vision is gonna look for younger people, and Austin Theory fits that mold. Um, One, because WWE has an aging, I don't want to say problem, but it could be a problem.
hey, a lot of the stars are older. I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah. And
And
you know what happens to older stars? Them bodies don't, you know.
but see, that's why this is good for like a Lash Legend because she gets introduced on a high level. So, and that's what Cena said he was going to do with this tournament, include the NXT people, which we haven't seen many, John, but
But Javon
hopefully,
showed out.
I mean, he said it was going to be a bunch of people. That's another topic, another day.
You're like, right, let's
But
not do that. Yeah,
but
right.
that's how you get people introduced in front of the eyes. You put them on the PLEs, you put them in the special attraction matches and all that type stuff. But yeah, it's they do have an aging problem. That's business, right? It's like it's kind of like technology. You update your phone. Them updates is coming. WWE needs to update with the roster and I was gonna ask y'all, speaking of like the aging stars, how long do we think Brock Lesnar gonna wrestle?
2 more years. 2 more years. Very, very
Brock
slim
Lesnar
schedule.
looks like
Yeah, I give it two more.
he just looks like even when he gets older, he's still gonna have that presence. Is what I'm
Dude,
saying. So
Brock
Brock,
Oh,
Lesnar, dude, Brock Lesnar, he is an anomaly to all mankind. It does not make sense.
when the
yeah, I
aliens
said for
come,
years, Brock Lesnar was Brock Lesnar has lived a man's life. He played in the NFL briefly. He's a UFC champion. He's a wrestling champion, a Roman Greco collegiate athlete, and he's a WWE superstar. It's not much more. I'm pretty sure he's checked all the
hey,
boxes off on his
hey, the man
list
be hunting. The man, we ever see him in them slaughterhouses,
with his
Brock?
bare
Bro,
hands
Yeah.
bro, he be slamming. Most people come with the pig on something. He got the
and
slam like.
his wife is Sable. I mean,
And he took his wife from Martin Hair. Like he took another man's wife. I mean, that's not good because I don't condone that. But I'm not stopping Brock.
Brock Lesnar is the Master
Mark
P of
didn't
the
want to either.
WWE. Master P was in the street, he sold records, and he was in the NBA. So Master P and Brock Lesnar have two
So the
legendary
two,
careers.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
Brock has done it all. Like Jesus said, I done it all.
I'm not gonna lie. The highlight for me, men's War Games match. Roman Reigns is the last entrant. Brock goes out the cage to meet him head on. And that rivalry they have is always gonna work. It just is. The history is always there. The Paul Heyman tie history always there, and they're two rock stars.
You know why that worked? Because immediately they both passed the eye test.
Oh yeah,
Just them two
easy.
Yeah.
standing in the ring looking at each other is like, I want to see it.
It's
They could have nothing
yeah,
going on. And it's like, yo, I want to see this.
yeah, facts. Roman Reigns promo, I'll never forget. It was probably my favorite promo was his. The problem is it wasn't a real promo. It's just Roman Reigns would do these under his breath post promo works that caught. Like when he was like,
Yeah, he just be
"No
walking
man can
away
knock
talking to
me out."
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, no. If I had a button, you couldn't locate it. You know, I'm tired of being nice. And it's like that overhyped Roman Reigns versus the dominant Brock Lesnar. It's like the
It,
stuff that is, you know what I'm saying? It writes itself. There's nobody. You had this man not lose or get pinned for almost 4 years.
it's damn
Brock
near
is,
Hogan Andre, the irresistible force, the immovable
yeah,
object.
Object. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
damn
and
near, it's
it
not
always
on
looks
that
good.
level because that was the first of its kind. Nothing would be bigger than the first. But
Nothing, you're
it's
right.
it's
But this
almost that. With those two in just face to face, is money. It's gonna be money
they
for a
did
long
how many
time.
WrestleManias? We should be tired of it. But no,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no.
And the thing
They
about
they
Brock is they don't oversaturate us with Brock Lesnar. We don't know if he coming or going, but when he shows up, you can't take your
Somebody
eyes
gonna
off the
pull up.
man. Like
Right.
he is must see TV because you never know what he's going to do or say. Brock ripped his pants. He didn't lose no cool points. Brock Lesnar slipped and fell the other night, lost absolutely no cool points, or what the kids say, aura. He didn't lose no
Hey,
aura.
my man came back with his hair cornrow tonight. You know what I'm saying? He came back with the hair cornrow with the ponytail
The
blossom in the back,
Viking,
and
he's a Viking, bro.
it just makes Brock more vicious looking. Like bearded Brock is different than that baby face
No,
back at
honestly, I
WrestleMania
think
20
Brock is more menacing now than he looks then.
ever,
You know
ever.
why? Because he comes off like he really don't give a f. I'm just here to have fun. I don't care if I win or if I lose. I'm just here to punch people in the face and go home.
Yeah, facts. You remember what he told the Heath Slater? I don't give a shit about your kids. You know, like, yo, Sami Zayn, yeah, we can go fishing. We can go hunt. Like he just let him down his path. He's like, oh, okay, that'll be nice. My man was in a wheelchair,
Yo,
legged up.
Brock
Man,
is
Brock don't give a
yo.
damn.
Brock has
He
been
told
my
Ron Cena,
favorite wrestler for many years, and that's why it's because it doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Brock,
but yeah, let's start to the top of the show because it's a lot to talk about. Let's start from the top. We
yeah,
10 minutes in and we didn't even talk about nothing else yet. That's how good this main event was. But it was some other stuff on top
it
of
was
that.
some other stuff. It was a small night of matches because of the two War Games matches, but the opener was the women's match, the women's War Games match. Charlotte, Alexa
Hold up, hold
Bliss.
up, hold up, hold up. And the newly engaged Lash legend. Shout out to our homeboy and friend of the show. He's been on this podcast numerous times. Trick Williams. He recently proposed to Lash Legend, and they are engaged. And we looking for the invites to the wedding. We all got suits. Trick holler at us. But congratulations to our homeboy, Trick Williams, and his engagement to Lash Legend.
Yeah, salute to Trick. Um, however, comma, it was War tonight. It was War tonight. EO Sky came out with a trash can lid decorated with EO Sky's name on it. So were we gonna get a trash can spot? Yo,
I
you
should have
bet your
bet on
ass.
that. I said it. I said it.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm not tired of the spot, but like, it just is what it is. It's
No,
like
I
Don't
mean,
EO's got
I mean,
don't
EO made it
brand
a
it.
meme.
See,
EO made it a
they
meme last year. She said in a post interview like, "I like using the trash can because it makes me feel safe." When she said that, I'm like, "Yeah,
but
she
you
gonna try to
know
do
what
this
was
every time."
fire? I hated it and I loved it. I hated it because they branded it. We knew it was happening. She came out with a trash can was custom,
yeah.
but she did a swanton dive with a trash can over her head, and she said it. She can't see. She said once I put the trash can on my head, I have to just go. She did a swanton dive and landed perfectly in front of Becky Lynch. They couldn't have planned that spot no better. So she
Yeah.
is tweaking it a little bit. It was the same, but it was different. So I'm here for it. But yeah, when the
I
women
also
got
think
busy.
the women, yes. I don't know if I have an MVP per se, but I'm really liking the Becky Lynch AJ where they're going. By the way, AJ tapped out Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying, for the baby faces to win.
Again.
Um, I just don't know if this is gonna make it to Mania. Does Becky Lynch AJ make it to Mania? Because you remember they already had the integrated match. Now the next time they see each other, and that ends the War Games was tonight. I mean, can they stretch this thing to Mania?
If AJ's around. We haven't seen AJ for months. So
Yeah, I mean, well, that's because she had her book tour, and her book tour is done.
I mean, but what else does she have? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't. You know what I
saying.
mean?
We haven't seen her a while. But I don't
Yeah,
know. And if she's anything like
I'm.
Phil said, I'm going home. So he said it to the camera. I'm going home. He was gone for a little
I.
bit.
I wonder about this match though. Like with the Kabuki Warriors, you have Nia and Lash. That tag team is. They need the straps. They need them straps ASAP to solidify them as the dominant team. And I like them. I like them, especially with Nia getting older. And if you want to break them up down the road and do a singles run, by all means. Um, I'm not. I don't know where Rhea's gonna go because again, Rhea has had so many good matches with so many people. Is there anything on the table for her at Mania?
I think Rhea Ripley. We just
Well,
saw Bianca Belair signed with an agency to represent her in the entertainment world.
Yes.
I think Rhea Ripley is one or two conversations away from being a bigger star than the WWE wants her to be. Rhea Ripley is like primetime TV, and I think she may have a career in something else. Could be film, could be TV, but I think Rhea Ripley is a star, and the world's different now. I think with the right situation, she possibly can do something else that's not wrestling related because she's a star. Drake is talking about Rhea Ripley, like he said that's his favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
Like she's
Yeah.
she's she's transcending wrestling in her own way. She's
yeah,
on stage at concerts. She's on
Yeah.
tours with rock bands. Like Rhea Ripley is a superstar and a rock star. And if they're not careful, she'd be the Dave Batista the Mountain. She'd be in the next Guardian, the next Marvel trilogy star. And once that happens,
Hey.
ain't no coming back to wrestling.
yeah, it's over.
Hell yeah. And
And I
that's a
think maybe
wrap.
that's why they vetoed Damian Priest from being in the Black Panther movie because they want we love WWE, but Marvel, that's the next level. That's his own world.
And that's a
That's a
different
lot of
level
bread.
paycheck they get.
Yeah, so Rhea, and I just hope she doesn't get bored and just get in a funk because we saw that with Becky Lynch for like 2, 3 years ago. Becky was on NXT, Becky was on SmackDown. They was just putting Becky anywhere just to have her seen. I don't want that for Rhea, but like I said, Rhea Ripley's a star and she's thinning out, she's leaning out. I always say when wrestlers start thinning out and leaning out, they getting ready for Hollywood.
I mean, she can make
Well,
the jump. It wouldn't be hard.
well, as of right now, the rumor for Rhea is her and Stephanie Vakir. That's the rumor for her going in, at least for Mania. That's the rumor.
So here's my thing, right? And we're gonna get into Stephanie Vicure in a minute. We can even jump in now. She was successful in her title defense versus Nikki Bella. I thought that was a match that could have happened on SmackDown, to be honest with you.
Mike said she gotta take care of Larry.
Like,
Boy, I know Damian Priest is kicking himself for not taking that role in Marvel. Who knows what that would have led, but from what we understand, he wasn't allowed to do it. I don't know.
that's what Damian Priest said.
Hey, I
So
would have been there
um
Marvel and AEW the next week. Hey, Tony, what's up?
Well, as a
It's
matter of
like
fact, when they told Priest he had to decline that, was he the champion at the time?
I think he's had
I
the
think he
briefcase at the
was.
time.
Oh, he had the briefcase.
Okay, it was close though. It was around that time,
He
but
either
yeah.
had the briefcase or was champion, but I think they were building him. But he had a hot. They missed with Priest after that Bad Bunny match. They should have pulled the trigger on Priest. He was superly over. Then we saw after that he had a few missteps. But Damian Priest was as hot as he could possibly be during that time. They did again, like I said, wrestling. It's better to be early than late because when you're late on something, it's past.
Damian Priest's character is kind of, I mean, I don't want to say nothing crazy, but it just needs work. What is his character? You know what I mean? Like, what is it? Once you lost Judgment Day, I felt like he kind of, because it's
I
not like
think
he's a
Damian
bad
Priest
promoist.
should be down in Triple A doing what they got Javon Evans doing. I have a theory about Javon Evans that I'm not going to share tonight, but yeah, I think he should be mixed up with that a little bit more because his
Um,
character would get over in Triple A. Think about what's in Triple A.
no,
They got
no,
Hamburger Boy, Mr. Iguana. Then you have
that's
legendary
that.
luchas. So
That's my point about Damian Priest. His character is underdeveloped. We don't know what he is, and what I'm saying is Damian Priest, just by name, is a kind of like mystique
they
character.
built him as the Archer of Infamy. Then they tried to give him the Vampire Lost Boys thing, and it just stopped right there.
It's his character. When you look at him and hear the name Damian Priest, oh, raw. It's like okay, and then he's like a normal Hispanic wrestler. Like he could just leave the LWO. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So
normal
you gonna
Hispanic
tell me you want
wrestling
to
is
chop
crazy.
cheese the Aki way?
You know what I'm saying? Now the problem I think with WWE is look at the size of Damian Priest pause. Um, you could get you could do a lot with him. He could be doing more. he looks the part.
Yes,
It's
I'm saying
just
he passes the
they
eye
gave up
test.
on him. It seems like I don't know. After he lost that title, he just he has he is it, and he never got back to it. He started going into Rhea's feud for Dominic, even though Finn cost him that title. And the reason I'm going into this is because, like, man, I feel bad for him, bro.
Yeah.
He got a good career, but like when you break it down, like you
No,
could have been more.
there's
They
a
could have
few
used you.
people on the career should be better list. Damian Priest is at the top of that, along with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I'll even say
Drew was a
Finn Balor
goddamn
can be on
killer.
that list.
Finn Balor and a returning for one night Dolph Ziggler. There's a long list of people who,
Who should be?
yeah, we should be
Yeah,
speaking. They should have more attached to their names other than they were just WWE superstars.
right. And but let me spin it back. I kind of got lost a little bit because Damian Priest kind of makes me sad, low key. But when I see Stephanie Vicure wrestle, right, the Nikki Bella match that could have been done on SmackDown. I would have liked to see you switch the solo 5-on-5 traditional. So we got at least one traditional match tonight, the Intercontinental title match, two War Games matches. That might have been a bit much though. Not sure, but I would have liked it personally. Stephanie beating Nikki, no one asked for this. I'm happy it happened. I'm happy the way it happened. Cool.
That corkscrew was crazy.
Yeah, but it's just could have gave me this on SmackDown, man.
You know
I was
what?
not excited for this.
You know what? I'm gonna go further. You could have not given me this match at all.
Either or, right? Either or. It's good to see Stephanie defend the title and get
I
out
think
there.
we might not see Nikki Bella for a while. This was her big match to kind of move the story along and maybe move her out the way. I don't know what the return was about. She's been eating pins since she's returned. She hasn't had a
Yeah.
big win. She hasn't quote unquote earned a title shot. She hasn't been on a hot streak to where, oh man, she's won her last five. She earned it. She just kind of say, I'm your friend and I'm not your friend. Let's fight. It's so maybe they're trying to just speed it up and get it out the way because the return it's just been kind of flat since the return. But like I said, Nikki Bella, I don't think the Bella Army is as big as it once was. Let's just say that.
No, no, man. It's falling flat now. Wrestling wise, they still have a lot of followers. They still do good business. Wrestling wise, they need something to heat her up. Not saying Nikki can't get heated up. The right few. Remember CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Where were they at when that started, right? And then CM Punk was probably hot, obviously, but Drew was kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever. Starting to look a little Damian Priestess, and then
Nick, I about to say that Nikki Bella is my Damian Priest. She makes me sad, bro. Like
yeah, it's just But salute to her. They had a decent match. I don't really have any complaints. I also think they had to kill time without having you forget their stars. We can't have Stephanie cool off because if you are looking to do Rhea versus Stephanie at Mania, which I'm not opposed to, you got to give
bro, they could have given
Stephanie some
Ilya
TV
this
time.
spot because Ilya is cooking right now. You could have given this spot to a few other people who needed to heat up. It didn't really do much. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? But shout out to both of them. But we need to talk about the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to when we said the returns. That's when my face had lit up because I was like, "Oh, we saw a return tonight. Oh, we saw a
Before
return tonight."
before we get into that, it's one thing I want to say
Oh,
about Stephanie, and it's gonna be controversial.
go ahead, say it.
Oh,
Seeing her up to
ISO on
No,
Gamad,
hold on,
man.
hold on. Yeah, we gotta we gotta pull the panties to the
ISO on
side. Hold on.
Gamad.
so seeing Stephanie's reign at this point, it's making me realize more and more she should not have been
What
the
the heck?
world champion. It should have been Io, not her. And this is not me saying I don't like Stephanie. I love Stephanie Vicare, but this is the problem. They've been struggling to give her a strong story or a strong feud. Io, yes, she would have been safe, but at least with Io, you had Kyrie Sane, you had the Oscar feud. That could have at least prolonged the look for the woman's title for a good amount of time. Sure, we could have had an Io versus Oscar main event for the championship. And Io's been showcased more than Stephanie Vicare. How many matches has Stephanie Vicare had where you actually cared?
ISO on me, man. I don't condone this. We don't condone this on Ad Zero Podcast. What I'm going to do is take the picture of Gamage with Stephanie Vicure, put some AI on it, and have Stephanie punch you in your face. Man, but now she needs a heater. Every champion needs a heater. And without a heater, you just kind of
It's
lose that. You lose that instantly. Like you lose that aura of you being a champion. It's in maybe it's a booking thing, but WWE has a lot of talented women in WWE and NXT. Like Stephanie could put on bangers with anybody on that roster. Why Nikki?
you
We
know
don't know.
I wouldn't have been mad to seeing if they would have just hyped up Roxanne and pushed Roxanne. And the reason why I'm bringing up Roxanne is because they had a little thing on NXT and it was good. Julia as well. And I don't know. Roxanne not having nothing to do for this event. But at the same time, salute to Nikki Bella. You know, they used you, they got away with it. It is what it is. They got away with it, but they ain't get away with it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
she got a
they,
match.
you know,
She ain't get a match.
but speaking of getting away with some shit, yo, let me give y'all
Uh-oh.
a new
E
man.
Nuevo.
Oh man, the new Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio in his hometown, pulling a fast one. Hey, that motherfucker's hey,
I think
that motherfucker's slicking the hair grease.
they gotta ease up on that though. Because at
Nah.
some point it's gonna get a little too redundant and it's like, yeah. I know it's the character and the gimmick, and you compare him to Eddie, but Eddie got busy in the ring. Eddie didn't always rely on it. But, you know, oh man, D-Rex said Dom is trash. The
Yeah,
ending
D-Rec, I
could
can't go with you on
the
that one, man. I'm a
comeback.
Dom
I
fan.
think they could have did something better with the comeback. My only issue with the comeback is it does nothing because Cena's out of here in a month. Dom and Cena, we assume have moved on from each other because Cena's focus is his last opponent. He has no more matches, right?
No,
Yep.
he has won.
That
Saturday Night Main Event.
That's what I'm
He
yeah,
said
saying.
I'll
yeah,
see
his
you
So
there.
last yeah, that's his last one.
Liv being part of the story for one night, hey, not a bad
But I
one
loved
night.
it.
Hey, not a bad one night. But
But it was okay. So let's rewind history. Raquel and Roxanne accompany Dom out there. Um, Dom. They're outside the ring. They do a hurricane. Dom lands awkwardly. He tucked enough to land on his head and shoulders. It looked like, oh man. They even brought it up. That's the same thing that just happened with Penta.
which I
Oh
didn't
man.
like. I didn't like that.
Hey, however it be, they used it to their advantage. And so did Dom. The girls go in there, they start kicking John Cena ass. You gotta love it, right? You know, all of a sudden, hey, they set them up for a 619. Dom, pop tall, baby. Good to go. I love Dom, bro. I love it. I just 619 is John Cena, but it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Uh Cena kicks out, the girls get kicked out. Okay. Then we get Finn and JD McDonough. Okay, now here they come. Two of the three little rascals or the three stooges.
Yeah, they need to be
They
on the
get beat to
list
sleep.
too. Like they.
Yeah, they're done. They look good. They put on great matches, so they're not done in that regard. But
Here's the thing
I
about
think
the
they could have had a
Judgment Day, right? We mentioned Priest, we mentioned Rhea because they were all part of the Judgment Day. The issue with the Judgment Day is I think the women in the Judgment Day were always cooler than the men because
seems to have gone that way.
when it was an NWO, you wanted to be part of the NWO. When it was a DX, you wanted to everybody suck it. You wanted to be a part of the DX. You wanted to be a horseman. Nobody I ever recall said, "Hey, I want to be a member of the Judgment Day." And it started with Edge, who's a legit wrestling rock star. I just think they never got that cool factor over to where people's like, "Yo, I gotta be a part." People want to be clap with the New Day, like so. It still happens to where people want to be attached to certain factions and groups. I just think they never got that aura part right to make people say, "Hey, this is a dope group. I want to be a part of that." Because and then the women just shine so bright.
Shoot, even then, more people wanted to join the Bloodline over the Judgment Day. So did they really ever have that?
That's what I'm saying. I think that was
Um,
the problem with the Judgment Day. They never really got in front of the
Yeah,
people's eyes, like, "Oh, I want to be
yeah.
that."
I think even the Hurt Business had more of that aura than they did.
yeah, I think at one point Judgment Day really was, right
Then
now.
you brought in Carlito, who was a comedy act. So
I just wish we would get story
our
like
troops too.
Finn.
He was see it was too kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like it never you
We
wanted to be
never
part of NWO. You wanted to, you know what I'm saying? But
we never got solace out of so like just not forget the first title run, Dom pins Finn. We thought that was gonna blow everything up, but we never really got a payoff to that. And I don't want to hear long-term storytelling. I just feel like you guys are just leaving too much on the table. Like
there
I
is
don't want
no
to see a
long term
story,
storytelling because Dominic Mysterio is a bigger star than Finn Balor right now.
and I don't think they're gonna revisit that. I don't think they're gonna revisit that. Like even when they look like they're about to drift apart, you don't need our help. Now they're
Me
back to
just
helping each other.
Me just saying that is crazy. Dominic Mysterio is a bigger star than Finn Balor is
Is he
crazy.
is he top five male, woman, whatever? Is he top five in the company right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Top three?
Absolutely.
That's tough. That's tough.
Honestly, if we really talking
He might
about it,
be right.
he might be number one, bro.
I
Dom
can't
is
say one right
consistently on
now.
TV.
You
Do-
stretching it with that one.
Who's on TV more than my Dom? Who's having bigger and better matches than Dominic Mysterio?
I don't know about being on TV more, but that might be the thing
Dom's
that
on
goes
TV
against
every
Dom.
week. Like Dom's on
No, I'm
every.
with you. But the three guys that pop in my head, the only three comparables. I
You
feel
want to
like
know
there's only three
someone?
people
Oh wait,
comparable.
before you go, HP, you want to know someone who's not on TV every week and he still gets the pops and everything? One example: Roman Reigns.
Yes, that was definitely. I feel like he's king of
And I
he's
think that's
king.
what gives Dom the edge. Dom is on TV every week.
And Roman Reigns doesn't have to be on TV every week to
Yeah,
prove that.
I don't think I think Dom's biggest pop is only comparable to Roman's, but on a
Blake
weekly
says
basis,
Dom is the biggest star in the company. He's on fire. Debbie Boy said, as far as kayfabe, he's definitely top three. So I
okay, top
mean,
three. I
it's
mean, I don't
I
think there's a
think if
debate.
some your pres
Uh,
not having the present, not being around, still having the presence means a lot. But doing something consistently and getting better weekly, I think means more because Dom is still being established. Roman Reigns established himself 4 years. Dom is still building this thing and he's smoking hot right now in two companies. Like that's a lot to be said for.
It's
so
funny. I
then,
find it
so you
funny
know
they be
what? Where
wearing
would
the
you place
Triple A
Braun
belts.
Breaker in that? Because he's probably the only other person I
No.
can think of under 30 years old that's getting airtime.
Brian
Oh,
hasn't had
him and
that.
Bronson Reed. Yeah, yeah.
Brian hasn't had that moment yet. He's had moments, but not that moment. Like when Dom
Also,
won that title, he was going up that ramp and he turned around. That was the turning point. Like
you
that
know
was
what's
his
crazy? Nobody saw that coming. Like Dom could win, yeah, but like as far as like
when he
his like
stopped and he came back. I think that was it. Like
that was his Austin
Dom was just
316 King of the
on.
Ring moment.
Was it he was on Sports Center recently. Like Dom is doing the stuff that the face of the company. He was talking to Stephen A. Smith. Like Dominic Mysterio is on a press run. He's the face of the WWE right now.
Dog. John Cena has 4 matches. If his last 4 matches, Dominic Mysterio was involved in 3 of them. Randy Orton didn't get more than one. CM Punk ain't get more than one. AJ Styles only got one. Dom got 3 opportunities: a one-on-one, a tag team, 3v3, and then again a rematch one-on-one.
He's Cena's
And
last
and
opponent
and
for a
in each one
PLE
of their
title.
hometowns.
ESPN ranked Dom number one, 30th, 30th to stars under
Yeah.
30. Dominic If he ain't one, he's
I mean,
definitely two. I'm not sleeping on Roman.
ESPN be on some bullshit. Who was on that list though? Not saying Dom don't deserve to be number one, but who was on that list?
I don't know
I
that.
don't
I
know. I
just
gotta
saw
pull
that.
it.
I just saw
No,
I could pull
Dom
the
was on
list.
ESPN. Dom is doing all the things that your champion does, and he doesn't have the title.
because let's not forget Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, when he was on ESPN, he put Goldberg on that list.
You put
And
Goldberg as
he's
number one.
entitled to his opinion. A lot, Gamai, just a lot of 40, 50-year-old men walking around with Goldberg tattoos. So
Look, Goldberg ain't number two. Number what was he? Was he number one?
He was number one.
Nah, see, he bugged out. I like Goldberg, but he's not
if
number
you're a
one.
casual fan, then you would think Goldberg was Hulk Hogan.
Here's that move I was talking about.
Yeah, he sold it. He super sold it.
No,
So,
that looked bad. And it was like to know that they talked about that in the back. I'm gonna land on. I'm not gonna land on my head, but I'm gonna make it look bad.
well,
Okay,
maybe
all
on
on top of
Wednesday we need to go through that list, the top 30 under 30 for Wednesday Night Wars. But if Dom ain't one, he's definitely two. No, he's no further than three. And I don't
I
have.
don't think I don't. I think he's actually surpassed Cody. To be honest, I don't think he surpassed Roman. And we're talking about whole company too. Like we're not even talking about 30 for 30. Like that's a whole nother conversation with that ESPN did. But if we're talking about our original question about like the best in the Dom might be in that three. I think it might be Dom, Brock, and Roman in the top three fight for whatever spot. I don't think anybody gets bigger pops than those three, and maybe John Cena. Oh no, definitely John Cena. Not no and
Well,
maybe
see, you
John
can't
Cena.
count Cena. Cena's on his way out. You can't count. Cena's
I
not
mean,
even
but
in this
that's what got him that.
conversation.
Yeah. So,
And Brock, I
but if I
wouldn't count
did,
Brock because we see Brock once a year.
but I mean, these are their biggest stuff. Brock is more pop than CM Punk than Cody
And I
Crybabies.
think part of that is because we don't see him so much, and people just it's still an excitement to see Brock Lesnar.
Oh, absolutely, because you know it's about to big business is about to pick up, like Jr. said. But Liv Morgan, man, they pulled a fast one. I think I forgot where I was at explaining that match. But anyway, the two JD McDonough and them got beat up, and then Liv returns. And Liv returns, she goes at Dom. And I think everybody in their head thought, oh, she mad about all that Roxanne shit. Roxanne then replaced her, and he's mad. Oh my God. And then she jumps in John Cena's lap, probably a lifetime fan. Oh my God. And then we get the John Cena look that John Cena gave us when he did a bunch of bullshit.
He get a rocket soul.
And then she kicks him in the groin. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I loved it. I didn't see it coming. I was like, oh shit. It was
I
like a
think I might have
double.
said that on Monday, Liv return or something. I don't know, but I did say Io was going to jump off the cage with the trash can. I definitely said that.
Yeah, that's the norm now. Hey, the EO spot, I ain't mad at it.
But Dom, yeah,
But
Dom is him, and he's doing this. This has all been like in a year's time, bro. Dom is, I mean, he was bubbling, but now he's scorching hot. He's,
out of here. SummerSlam did it. That AAA when he popped out unmasked.
but but even in Judgment Day, he was a North American champion in NXT. So they've been planting seeds for his growth, and now he's just growing. Like, and he's coming into his own. But yeah, Dominic Mysterio is, like I said, we go through that list on Wednesday. If you don't know, Wednesday we'll be back. We go live Monday during or after the main event of Raw, live on Wednesdays about 8:30, and live during or after the main event of SmackDown and any WWE event for those who are new to the channel. But yeah, solid. It was a solid show, man. Do we think
Yeah.
where does Liv fall in place with the Judgment Day?
Now this is where the story gets hectic as you build to the Rumble, and then I think first she fits in fine on the outside. They're welcoming her, but Liv has a problem with Roxanne. Where are our titles? So we lost them to who?
The only person that
Oh,
has gold is Dominic.
when I left, you know what I'm saying? Like it builds that feud, and then Raquel's caught in the middle, and Dom's got to pick. One's gonna be making him nuggies, the other one's gonna be rubbing his nuggies.
In the words of
Like,
Pusha T,
See
what
now,
the y'all been doing?
see now, this is where I think. Well, this is what I hope. You have Roxanne feud with Maxine. Roxanne gets the IC title from Maxine, and you know how Dom is. even when he chose Liv over Rhea, is because part of the reason Liv was champion. That's how the whole meme of he goes
Damn, you
after the
call
title.
Dom a gold digger?
That's been the meme. So once Roxanne gets the IC belt, that's where the love triangle is going to start.
Mm.
It has to be something. We'll see. Because you gotta think, Raquel's in the middle of this too. Because she was Liv's partner before she was Roxanne's partner. That might be the real love
Mm.
triangle. Hey, and I ain't mad at it.
This person is too big to be pause. Um, I just feel like he's too bulky to be Seth Rollins.
Somebody in the chat says I Show Speed. First of all, shout out to I Show Speed. I saw him training with Randy Orton. If I Show Speed took wrestling serious, first of all, that kid is he's like a genetic freak. And he don't even wear real shoes. He do everything in Yeezy foams or whatever.
Yeah. How old is he?
I think he's under
Oh man,
20. It
Oh
might
damn.
be under 20, 21. He's young, but actual speed is he's damn near has a LeBron James body type, which I mean he's just a natural athlete. There's nothing he can't do physically. And I saw him in the ring with Randy Orton, and that young man looks phenomenal. And if
hey,
he
he was
decides to
selling
take
too.
wrestling serious, I think he would be a legit superstar. And he's still growing. If he's 19 years old, he got a few years to maybe add a few inches, but actual speed is an anomaly. And yeah, that kid
It's
is.
over. It was over.
Hey, y'all
You
know the
know,
answer on Attitude Era podcast is always Hornswoggle.
Doc Hornswoggle is funny, man. He's the answer to everything. But yeah, RG, I did enjoy the event. I
Hold
think
up,
the
we gotta talk
fallout's
to our
gonna be
resident
nasty.
Cody Rhodes expert, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. What's going on with that, Gamaj?
Hey man, I don't know, man.
Cody had a slip of the fist. Yeah, my man Phil all lumped up, bleeding. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, this is what I wanted to ask y'all during that match. You realize only the two champions in that match were the only ones bleeding?
Yeah, it draws the sharks.
Yeah,
You know,
you think that's a bad look, or it's not it's I'm looking too much into that.
I think after what AEW did, somebody had to bleed. Why not let it be our top stars?
to let them know this is the time they can get pinned and it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah,
So
we can beat
you
our
can make them.
champ, make them look bad. Yeah,
Because there wasn't no 57-11 kickouts tonight. But when it's a one-on-one match, boy, you got to get through 18 finishers,
there's a
and
lot of
it's
super
great.
kicks. How y'all feel about Jay Uso mid match?
Oh no, wait. No, because I got to rant. I got to rant on this. Oh, nah,
Hold on, let me
give me
slide this pen
ISO.
in
ISO
real
on
fast.
Gamage.
Put the ISO. I got to rant. Oh, I got to rant. I got to
So,
rant.
Hey, I got to get out of here. I'm not
I got
leaving,
to
but when you do the Jay Uso thing, you know how Jay
I got
Uso
to
feel
rant.
about your boy.
Look, I met Jay Uso 3 times alone this year. I like Jay Uso. I think he's cool. But you're in a cage match. Why mid match you trying to party? That's not the time for that. And this is one of the main reasons why people are not taking him seriously anymore, because you're not taking yourself seriously. It's not presented that way. Look, can you imagine Brock Lesnar in a cage match doing what Jay did? Can you imagine Braun Breaker doing what Jay did? Can you imagine anyone? Even
I don't know
Logan
how we got
Paul
to
ain't
that
do
deep.
that. So I'm supposed
I
to
don't know
take
how we
Jay.
really got that
I'm supposed to
deep.
take Jay seriously? How?
Hold on, brother.
listen,
Hold on.
Like why? And
listen.
if you were gonna have him do the Yi chance, you should have started him in the beginning of the match. It shouldn't have been Punk, which I'm kind of surprised they actually started with Punk. If you wanted to do that, but even then, it's like, bro, that's not the time for that.
Hey, my man came with the board. I ain't saying nothing negative about Jay. Jay Uso
Listen.
said,
I'm about to say it. Listen, it's 5 people on Attitude Era podcast. Jay Uso gonna snuff 2 of y'all. Man, hey, I, and here's my thing with Jay Uso. Jay Uso is kind of in that Damian Priest We know what he's established, but over the past few weeks, they dressed him in all black. He wasn't yeeting. They try to make you take him more serious, and the biggest chance you get to have him lean back into that, you take it. So it's a little bit of an identity crisis right there. And Jay's matches, the past 2 3 matches, they've all had things in them that people been highlighting and pointing out that weren't the best performance wise. So again, his entrance he's become his entrance and aura has become bigger than him. In wrestling, that's good, but in wrestling, that's also bad. But I ain't got no smoke with you, Oos. It just was kind of a weird moment to.
My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. No, I'll say this. I think God Brock Lesnar music stopped that shit, and all of a sudden it turned serious because
Yeah.
it's cool to do that on Raw when you winning. It's almost like a mannerism. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how everyone has their little mannerisms when they winning, and his is I'm gonna run my music back. I'm gonna keep partying. They definitely
He
got
turned
to
him
be
to Adam
very delicate.
Rose, give him the
Yeah,
rosebuds.
And the thing is with that,
If he
it's
would have
okay.
climbed to the top of that cage and did it up there, that would have been a fire visual. But in the
But
middle
look,
of the
this is
ring,
what I'm saying. That's why he could have at least started off the match and done all of that. You doing it in the middle of the match, in the heat of the moment when things are getting intense, you ruin the whole thing.
you know
And
who else
again,
is at
this is
fault
somebody
for
I'm
that?
supposed to take serious.
The fans, because they instantly popped. Let's go. We all want to
And
wave
you
our
know
hands in the
what?
air like we just
And
don't
you know
care.
what? This is why wrestling in general has the most diverse fan base. And this is the portion of the fans that honestly are just sheep. I gotta call it what it is.
It's the beach ball thing, right? I think it was Jim Cornette or whoever said, yo, the beach ball, when fans throw the beach ball around and they hijack the show, the fans aren't hijacking the show. You're telling the fans to do this. It's not like they're doing it organically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
I get it, but it's like, but hey, I just know ESPN like, yo, the numbers better look better than last time.
Deadbeat ain't. I said this on the Friday night recap, and I went in depth with it. What should have happened, what my fantasy booking had, because you had an out for Jey Uso when Jey Uso, anybody from the Vision could have ran in and cost him that match. And Rusev, with history with John Cena, goes on to do the LA Knight thing, but nobody in that last four has any history with John Cena, like any real history that we are like Solo fought him before and won. I think it was at Romania too. But no one's
Yeah,
clamoring for that match. Gunther has no history, but we got into that. I am looking forward to that. At those four, I do want Gunther. We're on the Gunther train. LA Knight would be cool, but
I'm actually rooting
they're
for
just
LA
gonna
Knight
squash
in all
LA
of
Knight.
this, to be honest. I'm rooting for LA Knight in all of this.
I would love to. I just feel like Triple H. They've already dropped.
He's on
I
that
just don't have
list.
faith in
That list
WWE
we
like
talked
that.
about.
Hmm.
Everybody in this Final Four is on that list.
Yeah, and then Jay Uso, which I don't.
I
They
watched
could
a
play off
clip of
the.
Solo Sokoa when they was talking about Sami Zayn was with the Bloodline, and he made the joke about going to Waffle House. This is when Solo didn't talk.
Yeah,
Solo Sokoa had much more of a presence when he was just quiet with a towel on his head.
he did. But John Cena was like, "We waited all this time for you to talk, and that's what I'm gonna cook you in 30 seconds,
Yeah,
and
I
or
think
something
they
like
might
that."
have
Like
made
he went.
some missteps with Solo because Solo could have been a beast, but
Solo was what Jacob Fatu was at one
he
point.
had to step in to take over the bloodline, which was tough, which is a big shoes. Everybody's not Dominic Mysterio and can just show up in the big moments like that. No,
It
not
was too much
Solo,
too
but
early, too much too early. You went from a guy not talking to saying you're gonna have to make him take it
bro, you went
over.
from not talking and wearing shoes to leading like a gang. It's too extreme.
Yeah. Yeah, especially a gang of the magnitude of the bloodline. Now you got them called MFTs doing
Hey, I
Survivor
don't know.
Series matches on SmackDown.
I don't know what they're doing with the Y
So
six. Who I
salute to
said,
them.
was I wrong about the Y six?
No,
Okay,
We're
Cause
just now
they,
getting to talk to them when they came in clearing the locker room out. You know, they're still struggling. There's nothing. Nikki Cross hasn't had a match yet. Why does she stand on the apron when it's all the males? Get her out the group. There's nothing you listen. The
hey,
Wyatt
is this
Six is
about
unlimited.
Survivor
Yeah.
Series? This is about Survivor
All
Series.
right, you're right. You're right. You're right. But
But shout out
salute
to
to
the chat, man. Anything y'all want us to touch on before we get up out of here? We gonna let y'all go. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But Survivor Series was fire, fire. I give it a nice 8.5. It wasn't too bad.
Wait, let me ask
eight, seven and a
this:
half, eight.
when Liv returned, did she get a pop?
I think she did. It just wasn't what I expected.
Because
Yeah,
I,
I didn't think
I
it was
got
think
bad.
they.
another
I
I got
I
another
don't
hot
know.
take with that.
I don't know why they shot this shot tonight with Liv.
I
I think
honestly
people just want to
think
be
they
included
should
in
have
John
just
Cena.
saved Liv for the Rumble.
Well, I think Bianca's coming
I,
back for the
I
Rumble.
think I
So
think the Rumble's too far off where they're gonna go in and try to do a storyline in the Rumble that we've watched unwind leading up to the Rumble through the month of December. Battery save mode is on. Okay, let
and
me
that's
plug
where they
this in.
might clash at. When is the Rumble?
Um,
I can't even give you a
and
date
it's
yet,
usually
brother.
it's usually January.
I think
Yeah,
that's when the whole Judgment Day thing may come ahead in the Rumble, and
yeah.
we might get Bianca back, who's probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? Bianca Jay set that up.
Yeah. Or Rhea wins.
I don't know. I don't think they put Rhea in the Rumble.
She has to be in the Royal Rumble
I don't
unless she
think
Yeah,
has
so.
a
they
If
ain't
they
got nothing else
do,
match.
for her to do.
I don't see her winning it. I can't. If Bianca is recovered in time, I see Bianca winning it, and then maybe Rhea wins the Elimination Chamber.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that's the other way to get. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I don't
because now that
know.
I think about it, I don't think Rhea's ever been in an Elimination Chamber
Is
match.
Stephanie going to be champion come Mania season?
Yes, yes.
If I'm WWE and I'm trying to
D
build the
West.
biggest hype as possible, if the plan is Rhea and Stephanie, you kind of need the title for that. You don't really need it, but if you're trying to add more hype, it has to be a title match.
No, I think you do need it. You don't want to go into Stephanie because that's your big two female attraction. So let's make it bigger. What can make it bigger? The
Yeah, the
title.
belt.
The title. That's it. So I think they do need it.
I don't
Just
want no
go in there cold.
promos though. I ain't look no promos, please.
That's the problem. It's the Stephanie Vakira promos ain't there. But and WWE is built on promo. They don't
She
do it
need
too
to
much.
do some Razor Ramon, Mr. Perfect vignettes. The live promos, save them for special moments.
Yeah, do like a I mean, I'm not saying it'll be as good, but do like the Cody Roman Reigns vignette kind of promo. Sound like that. I think that would be cool.
Even with Oscar and Kyrie, maybe screaming and yelling in Japanese. It works though.
Do I gotta put this thing in subtitles or something? Yeah, that worked for me.
They should have had her instead of having Julia with what's my girl Kiana James. That's who should have been with Stephanie, like her translator. Stephanie just whisper in her ear and then she translates for her. That'd be crazy. And Stephanie never talks, but
Oh
you know.
man. Yeah, well, we'll see. Monday Night Raw is going to be this Monday, so I look forward to that recap. And then we got the Wednesday Night Wars. But we're going to go into Royal Rumble season soon. We're going to probably have another PLE Saturday Night Main Event for certain on December 13th. So that's actually like 2 weeks out. Let me see if I can pull up when the Royal Rumble is.
It's gonna be a lot of grown men crying on the 13th, and I might be in one of them. I ain't gonna hold you. I might shed a tear for John Cena, man. I ain't gonna
2026
I ain't gonna hold you.
Royal Rumble date. Let's see. Tickets
Shoot,
are on.
I might not be on when that happens because you already know how I feel about him, and I don't want to be disrespectful live, so I might not
Yeah,
even
you
be
can't
on.
say nothing good about Cena on the retirement.
Again, I've never cared for him, so
Cause
if I
what's
don't care for,
coming to New Orleans? Is it TLC? TLC's in New Orleans, right?
That's what's yes.
yeah,
TLC. It's supposed to be Mania, but Vegas.
yeah. Oh no,
Let's
not
Yeah, I
to.
think that's it, man. It was a good show.
Tickets ain't even on sale, so it doesn't have a date listed for the Royal Rumble. All it has SmackDown and Raw tickets. Oh, okay, never mind. It
No,
says
I'll
the
be at the
39th
event that
annual
night.
Royal
I'll
Rumble.
be with we have the event that night. Pro Wrestling 225 Holiday Hope is that same night as John Cena's retirement match. So I'll be pulling double duty, WWE and Pro Wrestling 225. Shout out to Pro Wrestling 225. Our last event of the year. Then we're gonna re-up, revamp, and remix it for next year. This year has been a phenomenal year. There's like at least 15 guys I worked with this year in Pro Wrestling 225 that made the PWI top 500 list. And I think that's amazing for indie wrestlers to be in the mix with, some of the legends and stars of today, tomorrow, and yesterday. So shout out to all those guys. Direct TV, he is the set coordinator and sound guy, smoke guy, light guy. He make the show look good. He's in the chat. But yeah, shout out to Pro Wrestling 225. We had a great year this year, and I'm looking forward to having an even better year next year. But yeah, man, shout out to them. So I'll be
Yeah,
pulling
just for the
double
record.
duty. I'll be in the ring, under the ring, and watching at the same time. But yeah. And Gamad, you gotta be on that night because I want to hear you and Z go to war.
No, I'm just gonna be quiet. Like when I tell you, like when I don't care for something, I don't like have wasting the energy to discuss it. I no, I really don't. And granted, people will say, "Oh, but you like to talk about it." Da, 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 da. Like I actually don't like talking about it. That's why I'm quiet anytime Cena's referenced.
Mm.
Well, check this out. He'll be long gone. Royal Rumble is set for Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, January
The
31st.
Rumbles in Riyadh this year?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's gonna be 2027.
I'm looking right here. It say 2026.
No, 2026 is Vegas again.
No, we're talking about Royal Rumble.
No.
Oh, Rumble. Oh, my bad. Yeah, yeah, sorry.
No,
I thought you meant
Mania's in
yeah.
Vegas this year, and then next year's in Riyadh,
Yeah, sorry,
27.
I got it mixed up.
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
so
Royal Rumble.
the
Royal Rumble
31st,
should
but
be.
basically after the Saturday night main event, I don't know if they got a PLE in between New Year's Revolution.
I wouldn't
Probably
mind
somebody.
somebody. Well, no, I wouldn't mind that because then they'll be taking two L's in one year. I wouldn't mind somebody from the tournament to pop up during the Rumble, like Dolph or Ryder, but they wouldn't win. So wasn't the Rumble when Joe Hendry got RKO? Or was
You
that
No,
said
Mania?
that was
Roman
Mania.
eliminated him in the Rumble, and he wasn't in there long. That was WrestleMania.
So he got okay,
Yeah, the
yeah.
RKO was
And
Mania.
Joe Hendry still has to pop up. He just signed that deal. So
Oh yeah, he'll pop up in the Rumble.
Archie, I'll go over my thing I said Friday. Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, so I can't go over it. Remember, I said this: LA Knight has battled two mystery opponents in a row, and it should be a third because his opponent is Jay Uso, who has War Games. If Jay Uso gets hurt at War Games, it will put LA Knight up against a third mystery opponent, and this way you get to go in your bag and pull someone else out. However, tonight Jay Uso did not look like he got hurt. They did not go that route. Um,
well,
so
maybe
it looks like
it's good that if they don't pull a trigger on Rumble, then we'll never know, which is always good. But I just know he's not going to NXT because he signed a WWE contract. He's not a developmental. So, and we talked about the money. That's a big difference in money pay. So he's on his way. We'll see it. And then when he does pop up, we'll be right here to talk all about it, man. Survivor Series was fire. Gamad, you got anything before we get up out of here?
Uh, nah, man. So overall, Survivor Series was a good PLE. I enjoyed what I saw, and can't wait to see what they do on Raw to pick up where they left off.
HP, you got anything before you get up out of here? Let people know about what you're
ah,
doing on
man,
Hall
check this
Freezer
out.
tomorrow,
Check out,
man.
follow the Hall Preezy Universe. Y'all know what it is. Tap in. We'll be live tomorrow night over there. So if you're into movies, entertainment, hip hop, and all that, we'll be having some conversations. Got a few shorts out. Go check those out. Give me your opinion. Go vote, and let's have a. I hope you guys all enjoyed your holiday. Ate well.
Yeah. A lot to be thankful for. Oh man, Louisiana, I'm on the way. I got Cajun Con in a few weeks, Fan Expo New Orleans, January, and I'll be at Anime Verse Fest in Houston in February. So 2026, look, 2025 was good, but I'm Jay Uso right now. We're gonna run it back. A lot of events at the anime conventions and Comic Cons. Got a lot of projects I'm working on in the music space. I'll let y'all know all about it. But follow me on all social medias at Archie and Chill for more wrestling content. If this ain't enough, and at Lunch Table Owners, where we just create a cool, safe space for creatives to just be who you are. And we will see y'all Monday night during or after the main event of Monday Night Raw. And follow Attitude Era on all social medias. And we'll see y'all Monday. Have a good weekend. Hope this weekend was good to you. Good for you. Happy holidays, gobble gobble, and all that good stuff. We'll see y'all Monday. Peace. HB,
For sure.
that Thanksgiving spread look crazy.
I appreciate it, brother. I
That look,
appreciate it.
man, I don't know what looked better, your spread or Gamage pictures. I would like to have both. So
Oh,
Damn, that was a hate
we
maker.
we'll
out.
see y'all Monday, man. Peace.